There's a chemical change in our bodies when met with soft, cuddly things. Animal assisted therapy has been used in hospital settings for years for their healing benefits. Joining us with a pet therapy program of their own is Kathy Bennett, program coordinator at MUSC. Kathy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Layla.
And thank you for continuing this program that brings smiles to people no matter what it is that they're in the hospital for, fighting. Yeah, a pet means so much. Why is that?
I think the endorphins that are released when people have the ability to be with such a non-judgmental creature makes it so much easier to feel that sense of relief. Whatever you're going through, be it stress, anxiety, fear, you have a tendency to let that release go as you are sitting with nearby or actually touching or cuddling an animal.
And it takes your mind off of things. So your focus then turns to this creature. And when they just show you, like you say, it's just total non-judgmental love, then you really feel it. It's quite palpable. A part of your animal therapy program, what kind of animals are typically used?
At MUSC, we are strictly canine. I know it says pet therapy, which was a term that was very popular years ago when the industry became something used in medical facilities, but we are presently just accepting dogs at this time.
Okay, because I know we've seen dogs, cats, horses, pigs, ostriches. I mean, you name it, they're out there doing something.
Yes.
But you stick to canines. And why dogs in particular?
I think because for this particular region, dogs are so plentiful. And then I think that most people associate dogs with pet therapy, and then cats, and then you go down the list. Nobody has ever approached me about a different species, and I'm quite fond of dogs, so I'm pretty okay with where we are right now.
Okay. And as far as the dogs themselves, I mean, I'm sure they have to have a certain temperament. What is it that you look for in these volunteer animals? And do they have to pass a certain certification? Do they have to go through training? How does that work?
Yes, they do. First of all, there is no specific breed that we look for here at MUSC. Charleston has no real breed restrictions, so that gives me the opportunity to work with what I like to call a menagerie of different dog breeds and mixed breeds. So what you're looking for is truly the relationship between the owner and the family pet. A lot of times people associate a specific type of dog as being a better candidate for pet therapy, but I don't believe that. I believe that the love, the attention, and how well the dog is welcomed into the family home, the socialization with other dogs and human beings, and the connection that that dog may have with the person is probably the best foundation to get started. Once you realize that you do have a dog that seems to mirror those characteristics and enjoys being around other people, is not skittish, is not leash or other dog reactive, then yes, you can go and apply with a number of certified therapy organizations across the country and receive your registration or certification. And then you come to MUSC and start the process with us.
Wonderful. And typically, where do these dogs get to roam? What are parts of the hospital where you would tend to see them the most?
Two-part question, Layla, because before COVID, everywhere. Yeah. Since COVID, we're about 75% back to where we were. We started out in October of 2020 and very limited patient contact, no family members and no care team members, and only the hospitals on the main campus here downtown. I'm happy to say that we have just started unlimited patient visits. Care team members and hospital employees have been able to love on their dogs and get what I call tail wagging happiness every day since November of 2020. And we are starting now to get back into the outpatient clinics throughout the peninsula. So we're getting back to where we were.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. Kathy, Thank you so much for sharing with us. And anybody who's interested and they think, I think my dog would be a good candidate for some volunteer work.
Absolutely.
We'll show them where to go. Kathy,
Yeah.
it's great to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, Layla.
We're back after this.